Up within 5. On oldschool101.com. Class is always in session around here.
All right, our next record, You Be a Disc Jockey.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote. Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
It's time to get into some good trouble. Go vote November 3rd because your vote is your voice.
The baddest show band in the land. It's Confunction. Felton Pilot, Reverend Carl Fuller, Ron Moten, Eric Young, Brian Collier, Kurt Clayton, Renee Escovedo, and Michael Cooper coming to a stage near you. Confunction! Taking bookings in 2021. ConfunctionUSA.com. Playing all the classic jams from back in the day. Confunction! How funky can it get? ConfunctionUSA.com to get a hold of the brothers. Fun, fun, fun. Had by all. ConfunctionUSA.com. 5 monster albums. The baddest show band in the land. Confunction. For bookings, go to ConfunctionUSA.com.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Did you know you can now watch all the entire Captain and Company show live?
Really? Oh my gosh, this is clever.
Go to twitch.tv/Captain Chris Hill and see for yourself.
About damn time.
Also, follow us on Twitter and Captain and Company in the Morning on Facebook as well.
Are you done mixing yet?
The morning show that tells it like it, TIS.
Tis.
Captain and Company in the Morning.
I'm Jeff Allen. Join me each week for unique yet common sense opinions on sports with Jeff Allen Sports Talk on oldschool101.com every Sunday afternoon at 1:30 Eastern. We'll break down the sports world minus the hot takes with prominent guests and my stable of sports guys. It's sports conversation the way it should be. Jeff Allen Sports Talk, Sunday afternoons at 1:30 Eastern on oldschool101.com.
Looking for last-minute black-themed holiday cards? 25 Thoughts is offering generic and custom cards for you to spread the holiday spirit with loved ones near and far. Visit 25thoughts.com for more information. 25 Thoughts. Black-owned, for the culture, by the artists, simply put. That's 25thoughts.com.
Make some noise!
oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast, Winter Park, Orlando, Florida. Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2020.
The one and only. You rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Saludos a toda la gente latina que escuchan a este programa del Captain Chris Hill y compañeros. En el día 3 de noviembre, por favor, apunta su planilla de votación. Cada voto cuenta por Dios, por país, por familia.
Johnny Brooklyn from Kansas City couldn't have said it any better for my Latino friends. Go vote.
About time. We're going to start the party without you.
Let's get the show started.
Captain Company
It's now boarding.
A gate.
2020. The thoughts and opinions expressed on Captain Company do not reflect those of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network, my union, its affiliates, and or sponsors. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Captain Company Internet Airways flight number 2012 with nonstop hits for grown folk from Central Florida. My name is Tammy, and I will be your head flight attendant this morning, along with Reese, the producer. If there is anything I can do to make this show more enjoyable for you this morning, please don't hesitate to let me know by ringing or texting 407-796-8264. The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign, so please sit back and relax and enjoy Captain and Company. now via your favorite online station.
Well, good morning from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Listen, guess what today is?
It's a tantalizing Tuesday. Now on Captain and Company in the Morning.
Please. The President will begin by addressing the nation. Please hold your questions until he's finished his remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
We're rolling, Captain. There's no need to fear.
Captain and Company in the morning.
Is here.
No, it's different this time.
You know this ain't no place for no kids.
And no, you can't have a lap dance.
He talks more than the phonograph record.
Do you want to have a party? Do you want to have a ball? Do you want to make a scene? Then scream!
Roses are red, violets are blue. It is get your butt up and go out and vote Tuesday or two. But then again, already 100 million people have voted already. And hopefully somebody will have the, how can I put it, the moving truck already backed up to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. And the last words I want to hear out of his mouth is,
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Yep, you're out of here. See you, pal. All right, anyhow, 7 after the hour on a tantalizing Tuesday. Guess whose birthday it is? You haven't figured it out? You haven't figured it out? 1954, my favorite dinosaur, my favorite monster was born. Not me, but Godzilla!
Tears, no fears, man. Oh, is that right? Respect it, don't neglect it. All right, my brother. Treat it, don't beat him. All right, baby.
Wheels up, flaps down. Let's fly.
Texas 1549, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
You can always return to Washington if you like. Tell me what you're working with.
And we're going to have some fun on Tantalizing Tuesday, especially since I have a major announcement about car racing. How would you like to hang out with us in places like Homestead, Daytona, and quite possibly the Talladega Super Speedway next year? Oh my God! I'm not telling any lies like somebody in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Captain Company in the morning!
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Yeah, he ain't gonna tell no lies anymore, I'll tell you that. People, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. I don't care if you disagree with me. I don't care if you agree with me. Go vote. People died for this right to vote. I can't stress that enough. Already 100 million people have casted their ballots in the United States. Trust me, the whole world is looking at us right now to see which direction we're going to go. People talking about violence in the streets after the election. And no. Stop. That's irresponsible. That's stupid. That ain't gonna happen. The Trump trains I've been hearing about, trying to block people from voting. Somebody posted that on my Facebook page. Absolutely stupid. It's a democracy. If you don't like what's going on, you vote them out. So we will soon find out who will end up occupying 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Now, don't expect it to happen today. Which I think, in some aspects, you're going to tell me in today's technology that you can't count all the votes that quickly. If 100 million people have already voted, it would seem to me that you already know who's ahead. Right? I would think so, but we'll soon find out. Let's just put it that way. I do know that the first place that voted was in Dixieville Notch, New Hampshire. Do we have that photo? No, that's Godzilla's photo. I know we've got, the first ballot's cast. Yeah. Dixieville Notch. That's what it is. I knew it was something crazy. Way up there in New Hampshire. They do it every year. They've been doing it for 60 years. At midnight, the 5 people that live there that can vote. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 of them voted for Grandpa Biden. Joe Pa. Then the town right down the street from them, who just started voting that late in the morning or early in the morning, depending on what side of the bed you want to get up on, Millsville, 16 of them voted for Trump and 5 voted for Joe Biden. So, those are the tallies that we do know of. You don't believe me? Go look on CNN. They'll keep you abreast of what's going on. Also, keeping abreast of what's going on, Hurricane Eta down there in the Caribbean went from a Category 1 to a Category 4 overnight. 150-mile-an-hour winds right now along the coast of Nicaragua. Are you kidding me? That's kind of like Trump acting up just before he gets out of office, if you know what I mean.
I'm wishing Donald Trump luck. He's like a bad DJ at a good party.
Now, I don't care what you say, cause I'ma do a new dance. Anyway, plus the style of dancing and change the lot over the years and over the months. I wanna put it down for old time's sake, because I know that you still can't shake because of what I have up my sleeves. I'll tell you that it is very easy, so look around, but don't you be surprised if it's a mojo and I'm all the way live. One time. I mean, I know that you're ready to dance to my beat, so everybody get out of your seat. You start 1 foot down to the ground, then I know that you're ready to throw down. You got to twist your body from side to side, then I figure that you won't have nothing to hide. You gotta stomp and twist, stomp and twist, stomp and twist, stomp and twist. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, let me see your mojo. Stomp and twist, stomp and twist, stomp and twist, stomp and
You spend so high, you stop so low until you just can't trust no more. You stop.
Just tell me how they say it in America.
Stomp and twist.
Just tell me how they say it in Spain.
Pate and menete.
Just tell me how they say it in French.
Cole and pate.
And just tell me how they say it in pig.
Tansy and Wednesday.
Captain Mojo, what's happening? Same thing, man, same thing, man, same thing. Gotta give it what you want sometimes. Why everybody is stopping their feet and twisting your body to my beat? What I want you to do is the same thing. Before I hit you with the big old bang, you gotta stomp and twist, stomp and twist, stomp and twist, stomp and twist.
1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody mojo. Stomp and twist. Stomp and twist. Stomp and twist. Stomp and twist. You get something tonight, 'cause mojo is on the mic. And you do it like that, and you do it like this, and let us see you stop that twist. 1, 2, you know what to do. 3, 4, 5, 6, everybody stop and twist. Stop and twist. Stop and twist. Stop and twist. Stop and twist.
Hey, little girl, if you know how it go, let me see your mojo.
Stop and twist. Stop and twist. Stop and twist. Stop and twist. Mojo, mojo, mojo.
If the music sound good, then you might as well do it. Come on. One more thing before I go. A little more to my dancing show. I wanna try some method when you go for yourself. And I figure that you will not need no help. See you jump up high to the sky. And then you stomp and twist from side to side. You gotta jump, stomp and twist. Jump, stomp and twist. Jump, stomp and twist. Jump, stomp and twist.
Everybody on the floor and watch us while we mojo. Jump, stop, and twist. Jump, stop, and twist. Jump, stop, and twist. Jump, stop, and twist. You jump so high, you jump so low until you just can't twist no more. You jump so low, you jump so high and end up flipping from side to side. You can't do it tonight, 'cause mojo is on the mic. And you do it like that and do it like this, and what is jump, stop, and twist.
Jump, stop, and twist. Jump, stop, and twist. Jump, stop, and twist. Jump, stop, and twist. Jump, stop, and twist. Jump, stop, and twist. Jump, stop, and twist. Jump, stop, and twist.
Keep it going. You gotta go for what you want, just to get what you need sometimes.
Stop and twist. Jump, stop, and twist. Stop and twist. Jump, stop, and twist.
Fast, baby, come here.
Jump, stop, and twist. Stop and twist.
Get all these rumors surrounding me every day. I just need some time to get away from all these rumors. I can't take it no more.
All right, I got some rumors. Let me spread them around real quick. 23 after the hour. First of all, next Friday. Not this Friday. Next Friday, the 13th of November. Friday, the 13th. Up north, down south. It's going to be a threesome. Did I say a threesome? Yes! I have hour number 1. DJ Joey G is hour number 2. And my girl DJ Rachel Lynch 3.
Drink them up, drink them down, and smoke them if you got them.
That would blow the tennis balls off your grandma's walker. I drink it while I soak, while I game, while I take your money. Mm-hmm.
DJ Rachel Lynch is off the chain if you don't know about her. From the NYC, representing on Friday, November the 13th.
Oh, if you got your funky bus fare. There's a double Dutch bus coming down the street. Moving dirty fast, so kinda shuffle your feet. Get on the bus, pay your fare, then tell the driver that you're going to a double Dutch affair. 544, well I'll be darned. Here it comes, the double Dutch bus is on the street. You better get off the curb, move your feet. Bus fare, trans pass, that's the way my money lasts. Ain't got no car to get around. When I go to work, I gotta go downtown. Now I miss my train, that's a darn shame. When I'm running late, no sleep's to blame. If you got a wife, you know I'm right. You got a special man, well I can understand. Uptown, downtown, everybody's getting down. Say uptown, say downtown. Well, I miss my bus, I know I'm late. I gotta do something I know I hate. I'm gonna walk to work, 15 blocks. I already got a hole in my socks, go ahead and laugh. That's okay, cause what I really wanna say, I got bad feet, my corns hurt. Top it off, I'm late for work. Let me tell you what I say when I'm dealing with a funky sidewalk. And let me show you how I walk when I gotta do my funky walk. And let me tell you what I say when I'm dealing with a funky sidewalk. I say, sugar.
Daytona International Speedway, she got a promotion. Now she's over promotions for Daytona, Homestead, and Talladega. Can we all say road trip? News you can use being brought to you by Premier Elevator and John Gill, good friends of ours over there doing big things in 2020, trying to get through this. 321-316-8558. That's 321-316-8558. Premier Elevator, proud sponsor of News you can use this hour. Hit the button right there.
More than 230,000 white flags make up an art installation in Washington, D.C., each one symbolizing an American life lost to COVID-19.
It's almost incomprehensible that here in America this would happen. But thank you for giving us this optic, this visual manifestation of it.
The open-air exhibit titled In America, How Could This Happen? Is just down the street from the U.S. Capitol building. The artist behind the project has invited members of the public to help install the flags as the death toll continues to rise. The exhibit will be on display until Friday.
A recent study from Stanford University said more than a dozen of President Trump's rallies have led to thousands of new COVID-19 cases. Researchers looked at rallies held between late June and September, and that study found that 18 of the president's campaign rallies have led to more than 30,000 COVID-19 cases and potentially more than 700 deaths. Meanwhile, President Trump suggested he might fire Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Don't tell anybody, but let me wait till a little bit after the election.
President Trump has expressed his frustration over the coronavirus as he tries to reopen parts of the country. Dr. Fauci has spoken publicly about the dangers of reopening quickly and how the president has ignored his advice.
And in Louisiana, power outages caused by Hurricane Zeta are leading to voting concerns. Late Sunday, the city of New Orleans said 3 polling locations may be without power tomorrow, but all 3 will receive portable generators. As of Sunday afternoon, there were 28,000 reported power outages in Orleans Parish. Zeta hit southeastern Louisiana as a Category 2 hurricane Wednesday.
If you want to visit New York, you'll likely have to get tested for COVID-19 first. Governor Andrew Cuomo announced a new policy that begins on Wednesday. Visitors will have to have a negative COVID-19 test within 3 days of arriving. People living in New York who travel out of state for more than a day will have to follow those same rules. Now, this doesn't apply to people coming from Connecticut, New Jersey, or Pennsylvania.
Just days before the election, the National Committee of Asian American Republicans has announced its support for Joe Biden. The group said in a statement, "Making America great again starts from all sides coming together to heal a divided nation."
Newsy spoke exclusively to the executive director of the committee, which says it has more than 50,000 members.
We start to feel the country is further divided. And we don't feel safe.
Cliff Lee, who served on the Asian Pacific American Advisory Committee for the 2016 Trump-Pence campaign, says the country's division is the primary reason for the Biden endorsement. Lee came to the U.S. from China in 1990 after seeing the events of Tiananmen Square.
We saw this kind of a struggle back then, the revolution, the political leader get this group of people against another. So we saw those things. So when we see this happening, it risks doubting us. We say, well, is this the right? This is America. We couldn't imagine America could come to the point of, America against America.
Well, it's here at the ballot box today. Today's the day. 33 after the hour, 68 degrees on the outside here in Orlando. No chance of rain today. 77 later today, warming up. 81 tomorrow, 84 on Thursday, then rain over the weekend. Low 80s. But the place to pay attention to, unbelievably, is down south, down around Nicaragua. Hurricane Eta. Listen to this. As of 7 o'clock this morning, located 13.7 north, 83.1 west, moving west-southwest at a pedestrian 1, 2, 3, 4 miles an hour. maximum sustained winds are now down to 145 miles an hour. Ouch! Storm's supposed to drift north and then east over Cuba, and some models put it down around the Keys in the next couple of days. Are you kidding me? Catman Company in the morning, tantalizing Tuesday. Carry your ass up and vote.
In my bedroom, the rain is pouring down. Shit is on the window, and loneliness is all around. Little voice I'm hearing says, don't you stay inside. No, I can't fight this feeling. Got LUSD on my mind. I head for the arena where lovers try their fate. Moving through the darkness, I take my place and wait. A pretty bird beside me says hello with her eyes. She looks so sweet and lovely, but is she N-A-S-T-Y? P-A-S-S-I-O-N, got me in a jam again. There's no way that I can win. P-A-S-S-I-O-N, her lips are calling to me, no way I can resist. Addicted to the feeling, intoxicated by her kiss. I take her to my castle, we set our bodies free. And while the music played on, she loved me down from A to Z. Night is getting longer, I start to realize. Don't know what I've got into, girl is C-R-A-Z-Y. I try to cool the fire like I ought to should, but there's no way to turn back. The SCX is just too good. P-A-S-S-I-O-N, got me in a jam again. There's no way that I can win. P-A-S-S-I-O-N, P-A-S-S-I-O-N, got me in a jam again. There's no way that I can win. P-A-S-S-I-O-N. Don't be tempted to touch the fire. I should have read all the warning signs. You might get burned by your own desire. I lost my mind. I must have been blind. I never knew another lover that was evil undercover. And I discovered you, girl, you like no other. Doing the time for the crime. Was I blind to the games that you were playing? Words that you were saying. Going out of my mind. You're like a hurricane, drive me insane. You're like a heart attack, no, it's back. And you got the knack to drop a man to his knees. P-A-S-S-I-O-N, got me in a jam again. There's no way that I can win. P-A-S-S-I-O-N, P-A-S-S-I-O-N, got me in a jam again. There's no way that I can win. P-A-S-S-I-O-N. My head is spinning round and round, turn the whole world upside down. What am I gonna do? Another like you. P-A-S-S-I-O-N, got me in a jam again. There's no way that I can win. P-A-S-S-I-O-N, I-O-N, yeah. P-A-S-S-I-O-N, got me in a jam again. There's no way that I can win. P-A-S-S-I-O-N, P-A-S-S-I-O-N, got me in a jam again. There's no way that I can win. P-A-S-S-I-O-N. Oh yeah. P-A-S-S-I-O-N.
Hey, this is Dr. Ruthie, and when I'm not doing my radio shows, I'm checking out my friends, Captain and Company, in the morning on oldschool101.com.
Check it out, baby. Make it hot, baby. Bring the drama. It's our first time together and I'm feeling kinda horny. Conventional methods of making love kinda bore me. I wanna knock your block rocks off, blow your socks off, make sure your G-spot's
I'ma
off.
call you Big Daddy and scream your name. Matter of fact, I can't wait for your candy rain.
So what you saying? I get my swerve on, bring it live, make it last forever. Damn, the kitty cat's tired.
Daddy, slow down your flow. Put it on me like a G, baby, nice and slow. I need a roughneck nigga, Manzingo in a sack who ain't afraid to pull my hand, spank me from the back.
No doubt, I'm the player that you're talking about.
But do you really think that you can work it out?
I guarantee you, shorty, it's real. Baby, stick it out. Here comes the man of steel.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
I represent Queens. She was raised out in Brooklyn.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
I represent Queens. She was raised out in Brooklyn. I'm in the mix now, searching for the right spot to hit now. Get down.
Damn, I love a dick down. You use it rubber.
Damn right.
You are my lover.
All night.
The put it good to you, heard the rubber.
Man tight. The only thing left to do was climax. Let's make it last.
Word, we ain't going out like that. All this time you been telling me that you was a dumb.
I tried to warn you, girl, you wouldn't listen. Now let's get it on.
You made me wild. Don't do that. Chill. Wait a minute, baby. Let me please you back.
Talk a good one, shorty. Love you, making me sweat. How a live nigga like it, girl?
Nice and wet. We get it on till the break of dawn. Damn, you're large. How a big girl like it, daddy?
Nice and hard. Safe sexing it, flexing it, getting that affectionate, chewing it, viewing it, all while we're doing it.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
I represent Queens. She was raised out in Brooklyn.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
I represent Queens. She was raised out in Brooklyn. Baby, I wanna hit it in the worst way.
Make it hot.
Scheming on the ass since the first day.
Don't stop. Damn, I love it when you talk like that. Make it bounce, sugar.
Long as you can bounce me back. More flesh than the Greek fest.
Roll up the cess.
Pass the Hennessy.
Put my body to the test. Way back, many niggas ago. I was a young girl listening to higher flow. Now's my chance to hit you up, daddy. I'm grown from the back, from the side.
Ride, I'm in the zone. One of a kind when it's time to do mine. Camcorder in the whole shit.
Press rewind, let it flow on screen while we puffs the L. Laying back in the cut while we're under the spell.
Word life. I like the way the F went down. Go to sleep. Tomorrow I'll take you back downtown. We'll be
Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
I represent Queens. She was raised out in Brooklyn.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
I represent Queens. She was raised out in Brooklyn.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
I represent Queens. She was raised out in Brooklyn.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
I represent Queens. She was raised out in Brooklyn. Make it hot. Def Jam. Big Rashard. Baby Chris. Sean. Rock on.
If you only knew my thought that I just had in my head. That's what friends are for, you know. I have a friend like that. I got several friends like that, you know. Shh, keep that on the DL, okay? Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Okay. 43 after the hour, Captain Company on a tantalizing Tuesday. I hope you are up and out and voting. If you haven't done it yet, get your ass up and go. No excuses. Or you could just sit there and cry like a baby. I can't get no money. I can't find no money. I got no job. I got no this. I got no that. I didn't go vote. You know them people. Smack them in the mouth and tell them, get their ass up out of here and go vote. If you didn't vote, you can't say a word. Aries, on this tantalizing Tuesday, you're entering a period of doubt, especially in your love life. If you like your relationships and feelings to be clear, you might think a lot about your relationships over the next few days. It's real simple. If you got a friend, then why are you still talking to this person? I always thought that if I was 110% committed, I wouldn't have no friend on the side. You know what I'm saying? You can't drive two cars at the same time, can you? Can you ride two bicycles at the same time? So how can you screw around with two people at the same time? Somebody please help a brother out. Taurus, for a month you've had problems communicating with people close to you. Probably because you did not know your ABCs. Easiest 1, 2, 3. Oh. Anyhow, there's nothing to worry about. You might feel a little off balance. This is a great day to settle conflicts from last month and make your feelings clear to other people. So in other words, go vote, and then everybody knows where you stand, and we won't have any problems. None whatsoever. I see clearly, crystal clear. Geminis, on this tantalizing Tuesday quarter till the hour, you tend to live your life vicariously through your partner. Today you might come to the realization that that isn't healthy for you. Then leave them alone. You might realize that you might give more than you get back. Doesn't that remind you of that, what was it, that comedy bit where if you give a little, you get a little? Where the guy says about the Buddha call? Yeah, that's what that one reminds me of. Yeah, think about that one and you're probably laughing. Cancer, you see new horizons. It's possible that changes you've been going through lately aren't completely finished, kind of like a metamorphosis. You might even have a hard time keeping yourself from running away with it all. Your rebirth will only be completed after you clearly define your desires. It's kind of like cleaning up the backyard. I think it's completely done now. Now I can have parties again out back. Just make sure social distancing. And yes, we will have Dr. Fauci here because he will make you wear a mask. Leos, you hide your emotional needs from others. You need to be able to trust someone in order to share your feelings. They have to guess at your deepest secrets. That's none of your business, so let's keep right on moving, Leo, because if you got some deep secrets, nobody wants to dive that deep to find out what you've been up to. What happens in the night will come out during the day. Trust me on that. Virgos, today you might want to change some moral and social values that get in the way of relationships. After surmounting these kinds of obstacles for yourself and watching others struggle with them, you've decided that it's time to do away with them once and for all. So if you've been dealing with stupid people all your life, it's time to finally get rid of them. Please, get rid of them. Libra, the people around you sometimes have a hard time understanding where you're going. You're living in an imaginary world that has little to do with reality. Oh, you've been hanging out at Disney World. No social distancing, no nothing. You must be living in fantasy land. But the rest of us are living in Tomorrowland. But then again, your girlfriend looks like she came from Frontierland. Oh! Scorpio, you might have doubts over the next few days. Don't make any important decisions about your future during this relatively unproductive period. If someone in your professional or personal life asks you for more of a commitment, tell them to GTFOH. Sagittarius, no, it didn't say that, but it sounded good to me. What are you afraid of? Is it contact with other people? If it is, there's an invisible rope holding you back from getting close to people. Or better yet, your dumbass went out to downtown Orlando for Halloween and now you've got the virus. And you just found out about it and now you're ashamed that you should have stayed your ass at home and now you're feeling stupid. Well, lay down and wear it. Capricorn, it's very possible that you want to step back in order today to take a closer look at your relationships. Your address book is full of names. Your phone rings off the hook. But who loves you, baby? Who takes care of you? Who can lay down next to you and have a conversation with you? That's who you need to be with. Pisces, I smell you over here. Sometimes your relationships are like magnets. When you want to get close, the other person wants to get away from you. What kind of deodorant have you been using lately? Secret don't work for men, okay? Stop it. You need Old Spice or Right Guard. And if you can find some spray Right Guard, please let me know. 407-796-8264. All of a sudden, you can't find no damn spray Right Guard. I cannot believe it. What are they using it for now? Are they making Lysol with those cans? And last but not least, the most perfect people on the planet, It's got to be Aquarius. That's the only one I haven't done yet. If you feel like you've been looking to the past lately, yes. In order to liberate yourself from it, you might feel like revisiting your childhood or rekindling certain relationships with old friends, but the planets are making you a bit too romantic. Me? Romantic? Are you effing kidding me? The reality of things won't disappoint you. Looking backward isn't the best way to move to the future. What do? You move forward!
It's time to go. Something in your eyes tells me your heart is saying no. Stay with me tonight. Stay
Tonight. That was off of Jive Records from back in the day. I remember it wasn't a hit. Richard John Smith was a studio musician. But I liked it because it made you want to get up and go. And I remember a program director telling me that, well, Chris, you just can't pick music like that. If it's not a hit, you're not supposed to play it. And that program director, I don't want to mention his name because I believe he did get into some trouble about taking money from record labels. They called that payola back in the day. And over the air, over AM, FM, over the radio waves, that is highly illegal. That's a federal crime. Federal crime. But nowadays, since we're online, you damn right you better put some money in my damn pocket if you expect me to play a damn record. Are you kidding me? Anyhow, don't forget about next Friday, Up North, Down South, Freestyle Friday in the mix. This week, it's yours truly and Joey G. Next week, it's a threesome. Me, Joey G, and our girl, DJ Rachel Lynch. Oh, my God. Rachel is off the chain. This girl, look. Hey, thank God she got a boyfriend. That's all I got to say. Thank God she got a man. Because even Slick Vic would be chasing after her. And speaking of Slick Vic, isn't it time for him to do the Uncle Paulie Hollywood Minute?
Good morning, everyone, on this tantalizing Tuesday. Slick Vic hollering at you. And it's time once again for the Uncle Paulie Hollywood Minute on Captain the Company in the morning. It looks like it will cost a little bit more for people to Netflix and chill, and we're not talking about the female kind, although that might be true as well. Netflix is raising most of its U.S. prices by 8 to 13% at its video streaming service as a wave of rising popularity spurred by government-imposed lockdowns that'll corral people at home during the fight against the pandemic. The increases imposed Friday boost the cost of Netflix's most popular U.S. streaming plan by $1 to $14 per month. A premium plan that allows more people to watch the service on different screens simultaneously will now cost $2 more to $18 per month. Netflix's basic U.S. plan will remain at $9 per month. It marks Netflix's first price changes in the United States since an increase rolled out early last year. The move had been widely expected after Netflix raised its prices in Canada last month and then ended free 30-day trials in the United States. Saturday Night Live this weekend took aim on Ice Cube, and he was not too happy about it. Well, tough love, sir. During this weekend's episode of SNL, there was a spoof of Ice Cube and Lil Wayne where the two are seen showing their support for 4691 and its administration. Joe Biden, played by Jim Carrey, began reading a mock version of The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. While reading this story, Ice Cube, who was played by Keenan Allen, and Lil Wayne, played by Chris Reed, appeared. Cube was not amused and took to social media on Sunday saying, F you SNL, trying to reduce me to greed. Ice Cube, you're the one that supported you-know-who's platinum plan for a president who never really supported people of a darker hue in the first place.
Oh, whoa. I gotta stop. Vic, I love you, brother. I love you, and I'm down with you. But I gotta get on my soapbox. I'm sorry. I've been trying to be nice. I've been trying to be nice all day. It's one of those things. I gotta get on my soapbox. I'll get back to you in just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the opinions expressed by Captain Chris Hill do not necessarily reflect those of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network, oldschool101.com, our affiliates and or sponsors. But you really want to know what's wrong with America. My friends in Canada want to know what's wrong with America. How come we can't get it right? Why do we have these yahoos riding around with Trump trains? Why are black people disenfranchised in America? It goes back to what I've been screaming about for almost 40 years. Black people need to stop selling each other out. Until we stop selling each other out, we can't go forward. So people like Ice Cube, Ice-T, 50 cent, 25 cent, a dime, a quarter, and a nickel bag, all of them are full of crap. You sold out to the man. No wonder we don't have black radio stations anymore. Because everybody wants to cross over. Stop it! Be black and be proud of who you are. But that can't happen if I grew up in the hood and I didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw out. Or if I always ate government cheese. I don't know what it is to have an American Express card. I don't know what it feels like to have money in my bank account and go to wherever I want to and do whatever I want to. That's why these mealy-mouthed Negroes sell out to the man. Iced tea is about as irrelevant as a used car freaking warranty on a 2004 PT Cruiser that can't even get out of the damn driveway. Ice Cube, well, you're just as bad. And 50 Cent, well, you're about as relevant as DMX to me. And all of you, I will put in the same basket. You'll be about as relevant as Donald Trump by midnight tonight. So, to my mealy-mouthed ghetto-ass people, shut the hell up and get the hell out of here. And that's all I have to say about that. Slick Vic, please continue.
Again, does this smell like slavery to any of you? It is Tuesday, so we take a look at some local stories going around. Disney World has shared more details about the upcoming Taste of Epcot International Festival of the Holidays, including the list of this year's holiday kitchens. The festival, which will be modified to comply with new health and safety measures, will kick off November 27th and run through December the 30th. Now, even though traditional staples like the candlelight processional have been canceled, there will still be a plenty of entertainment offered at the American Gardens Theater. The Voices of Liberty and Mariachi Cobre will be performing throughout the day, and the Jamateurs will be performing on the Mill Stage in the Canada Pavilion. In a joyful celebration of the season, will perform R&B, gospel, contemporary, and traditional holiday music. And that'll do it for this tantalizing Tuesday edition of the Uncle Paulie Hollywood Minute. Go vote. Go vote. Your life depends on it. Slick Vic signing off. Hour number 2 of Capital Company coming at you on oldschool101.com.
And that message I approve. I'm Captain Chris Hill and I approve that message. Okay, we're going to get back into things around here on this Go Vote Tantalizing Tuesday. Big shout out to Gary James Burns on DJ Live Stream. Ruthie Molina, Doctor, I see you down there. Kumo Kyle, thanks as usual. Nikos Alvias on radio stations worldwide. God bless you, brother. Hey, if you like this show, like, comment, and share. If you don't like this show, well, what can I say? Vote us out of office then. Back in less than 5 on Captain and Company in the morning. The baddest show band in the land. It's Confunction. Felton Pilot, Reverend Carl Fuller, Ron Moten, Eric Young, Brian Collier, Kurt Clayton, Renee Escovedo, and Michael Cooper coming to a stage near you. Confunction! Taking bookings in 2021. ConfunctionUSA.com. Playing all the classic jams from back in the day. Confunction! How funky can it get? ConfunctionUSA.com to get a hold of the brothers. Fun, fun, fun. Had by all. ConfunctionUSA.com. 5 monster albums. The baddest show band in the land. Confunction. For bookings, go to ConfunctionUSA.com.
This is an update from the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting News Desk on the COVID-19 virus.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh coming at you with a message. You gotta hear. Everybody, keep your face mask on. Don't take it off, cause Corona's strong. And wash your hands for 20 seconds long. 6 feet, keep 6 feet, keep 6 feet. Social distance is on. on.
Are you an independent musician? How would you like to have your songs played on hundreds of radio stations just like the one you're listening to right now? Join MusicSubmit.com and we'll promote your music to radio stations and blogs in your genre. It's free to set up your account, and we guarantee your music will be considered for airplay by radio stations worldwide. Why not sign up today? It's free. MusicSubmit.com. Radio promotion for indie musicians.
I'm coming, I'm here. Hiya, Queen of All Knowledge here, reminding you, creeps out there on the internet hack, scam, and trick savvy cyber users every day. But we can fight back. It's as easy as IC3. If you're a victim of online crime, don't give up. Visit IC3, the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center. Your tips help the FBI track down cyber criminals around the world. Report your crime to www.ic3.gov today.
Make some noise! Oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast, Winter Park, Orlando, Florida. Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2020.
The one and only. You rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Looking for last-minute black-themed holiday cards? 25 Thoughts is offering generic and custom cards for you to spread the holiday spirit with loved ones near and far. Visit 25thoughts.com for more information. 25 Thoughts. Black-owned, for the culture, by the artists, simply put. That's 25thoughts.com.
Number 2 of Captain and Company in the morning. B. Oh my goodness, that takes me back some years because BNGB, we met her back in Melbourne, Florida. They were on tour. That was Hammer's group. And you know the MC Hammer's from the Bay Area, and you know that the person that founded MC Hammer, his name is Felton Pilot, and Felton Pilot is a friend of Captain and Company's because he's also a member of Confunction. And yes, I said if you're a band, an established band that I know of, that I would advertise you free. And I did that. And Confunction was the first one. Captain, we've got a video. Can you voice it? I said, really? You want me to voice it? And that's where we got the commercial that you're listening to. So if you want Confunction to come to an event in your town, go to their website, confunctionusa.com. Wow. I mean, we just do some of every damn thing around here. Big shout out to Alan West. God bless you. Also, D, I see you down there in Ruskin, Florida. We'll be down your way for the Tampa Bay Black Heritage Festival in January. Actually, we're going to Lakeland on Saturday, December the 5th. Yes, we're taking our hand sanitizer gel with us, and we're taking our masks. But let me tell you what's going on down in Lakeland. Can I fly over, literally, fly over there and take a look at it? The Holiday Flying Festival and Car Show being brought to you by Honda Generators. And it's going to take place at where they have the Sun and Fun Air Show. And it's free, absolutely free to get in. It's a Friday-Saturday event. We're going to go down on Saturday. I'm even going to get Najee to go with us. So that should be some fun. Go down there, take some pictures. Hey, come on, Kyle, you want to go? Also, Slick Vic, you want to go? Let me know. That is Saturday, December the 5th. Then you know what's coming up in January. We've got the Super Bowl. We got the Tampa Bay Black Heritage Festival. We got the 24 Hours of Daytona. We've got road trips not only to Daytona twice because of the 500, and going down to Miami, Dr. Ruthie, February 21st. Circle your calendar. I'm going down to hang out with my doctor friend. You got your doctor friend? I got my doctor friend. And then we could, very possibly, I know Shauna ain't going to leave me hanging. Shauna always looks out after me. And us. Could you imagine us covering Michael Jordan's race team at the Talladega Super Speedway, hanging out with Bubba Wallace. Now, hey, if I'm running with Bubba, Bubba gonna win. I'm telling you. Bubba will win if I'm around, damn it. I played a win, kind of like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last night. They damn near gave that game to New York. They tried their best to give it to New York, but New York didn't want it. 25-23. Bucks over the New York Football Giants. We'll talk about that a little later on in the program.
No more running down the wrong road, dancing to a different drum. Can't you see what's going on deep inside your heart? Always searching for the real thing, living like it's far away. Just leave all the madness in yesterday. You're holding the key when you believe.
Captain, did you forget? It's time for the daily comedy bit. I'm looking out for you, buddy.
Oh, these women don't play when you make love to them now, do they? Used to be a time you could make love to a girl, she didn't get satisfied, it was cool. But not in 1989. They tell you in a minute, say, if you can't screw, call your cousin. When you come in my room, bring a lunch. Went over a girl's house one night, she had a vibrator 33 inches long, hooked up to a Sears die-hard battery. It was connected to a Pac-Man game. Come on, honey, I want you to do like that Pac-Man. I said, you'll never stick a quarter in mine. I'm serious, I'm making love to a girl one night, thought I was on a television game show. I'm biting on her neighbor all on my knees. Neighbor, head look like an oil pump, neighbor. All of a sudden, the legs flew up and I heard something say, well, come on down. I said, my wood at the price is right. She said, let's make a deal. I went home, I said, I could have had a V8. Had my mouth look like a glazed donut. That's good. That's right, I'm a freak, I'll suck a wet donut.
Speaking of Jack, love you like a play cousin.
You knew I had to play this song, right? I could have played the one by Prince, but people are still in the office. That I got to give them a little respect, okay? Just a little bit. Go vote, people. Captain Company, Tantalizing Tuesday! With that black cat! A white cat, an Asian cat, a Puerto Rican cat, where the cat's at? Meow! brought to you by my girl. No, actually being brought to you by my buddy. That's my girl, Janet Jackson. Anyhow, news you could use being brought to you by my buddy, John Gill, Premier Elevator, always lifting customer service to a whole nother level. People, if you haven't gone to vote yet, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Get out and vote. 321-316-8558. That's 321-316-8558. News you can use on a Go Vote Tantalizing Tuesday.
More than 230,000 white flags make up an art installation in Washington, D.C., each one symbolizing an American life lost to COVID-19.
It's almost incomprehensible that here in America this would happen. But thank you for giving us this optic, this visual manifestation of it.
The open-air exhibit titled In America, How Could This Happen? Is just down the street from the U.S. Capitol building. The artist behind the project has invited members of the public to help install the flags as the death toll continues to rise. The exhibit will be on display until Friday.
A recent study from Stanford University said more than a dozen of President Trump's rallies have led to thousands of new COVID-19 cases. Researchers looked at rallies held between late June and September, and that study found that 18 of the president's campaign rallies have led to more than 30,000 COVID-19 cases and potentially more than 700 deaths. Meanwhile, President Trump suggested he might fire Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Don't tell anybody, but let me wait till a little bit after the election.
President Trump has expressed his frustration over the coronavirus as he tries to reopen parts of the country. Dr. Fauci has spoken publicly about the dangers of reopening quickly and how the president has ignored his advice.
And in Louisiana, power outages caused by Hurricane Zeta are leading to voting concerns. Late Sunday, the city of New Orleans said 3 polling locations may be without power tomorrow, but all 3 will receive portable generators. As of Sunday afternoon, there were 28,000 reported power outages in Orleans Parish. Zeta hit southeastern Louisiana as a Category 2 hurricane Wednesday.
If you want to visit New York, you'll likely have to get tested for COVID-19 first. Governor Andrew Cuomo announced a new policy that begins on Wednesday. Visitors will have to have a negative COVID-19 test within 3 days of arriving. People living in New York who travel out of state for more than a day will have to follow those same rules. Now, this doesn't apply to people coming from Connecticut, New Jersey, or Pennsylvania.
Just days before the election, the National Committee of Asian American Republicans has announced its support for Joe Biden. The group said in a statement, "Making America great again starts from all sides coming together to heal a divided nation." Newsy spoke exclusively to the executive director of the committee, which says it has more than 50,000 members.
We start to feel the country is further divided, and that we don't feel safe.
Cliff Lee, who served on the Asian Pacific American Advisory Committee for the 2016 Trump-Pence campaign, says the country's division is the primary reason for the Biden endorsement. Lee came to the U.S. from China in 1990 after seeing the events of Tiananmen Square.
We saw this kind of a struggle back then, the revolution, the political leader get this group of people against another. So we saw those things. So when we see this happening, it risks doubting us. We say, well, is this the right? This is America. We couldn't imagine America could come to the point of, America against America.
It happened before, it'll happen again. A revolution, according to Thomas Jefferson, a revolution must happen every 250 years. I think we're right there. All right, let's talk about weather. First of all, before we talk about anything crazy like that. Orlando, 70 degrees on the outside, 76 later on today. No chance of rain. None. Zero. Nada. Nunca. Tomorrow, 81. Thursday, 84. Slight chance of rain over the weekend. Now, the big weather makers down in the tropics, down in, how can I call that? That would be the Caribbean Sea area. Nicaragua getting pounded by Hurricane Eta right now. As of 10 o'clock this morning, it was located at 13.6 north, 83.2 west, moving west-southwest at 5. That'll put the storm over Nicaragua, into Honduras, parts of El Salvador. Then it's going to make a turn at Guatemala, Belize, and then head to Cuba, almost like this storm is making a U-turn. But listen to this. Maximum sustained winds right now, are you ready for this? 145 miles an hour. Wow! I guess we might as well write off getting bananas from down in that neck of the woods.
I am a dog outside your door. I have been there since 3:45. You are a cat looking intense. I bite your leg in self-defense. Get out my tree, grinning at me, licking your tail like it's cream, stroking your whiskers, causing a scene. That's not the way to me.
Hi, this is Carlotta, the pizza girl. And when Captain Chris needs a pizza, I come running.
I want you to know Carlotta admitted this is the first time she's ever voted. God bless you, girl.
Please, policeman.
Now, could you please bring me a pizza? I'm hungry.
All right, then.
box for you. And you might learn a thing or two.
Whatever happened to Gigolo Tony? That's a good one. I need to ask my boys down south about that one. Captain Company 43 after the hour, tantalizing Tuesday. Go vote. 100 million people have already voted. If you can look on the TV, can we get the camera over there? Yeah, look at this. Bring the camera right up there. Look at Bangor, Maine. Over here. Social distanced and barely anybody out there. Strongsville, Ohio. Just a couple of people out there voting. Go vote. We need to get this settled once and for all. Also, coming up, I told you about the Holiday Air Show over there in Lakeland, Florida on Friday and Saturday, December 4th and 5th. That's posted on our Facebook page. We'll be down there for that. On Saturday, the 5th, we'll be there. Also, got a big meeting with my good friend, Shauna Metz with Daytona International Speedway, actually with NASCAR, because now NASCAR has divvied up the pie, so she's now in charge of promotions for Daytona, Homestead, and Talladega. Can I say we're gone? Then my buddy, where's William at? Mr. Sanders over there at Tampa Bay Black Heritage Festival, working on some things with him, as well as the Tampa Bay Black Heritage Festival also has some inroads with the Super Bowl, yeah? So can I say that things now, the wheel is finally moving forward? Or at least it's looking that way. Let's just see with Election Day. But here's a sad factoid. That's what they used to call them back in the day, factoids. If 100 million votes are already cast, and we damn near got 10 million COVID-19 infections, and 230,000 deaths, we have two choices to make, and it's pretty simple which one, at least to me, to make. But where is our check at? We still have almost, over 100,000 people unemployed. Where's the check at? Oh, God, you still think you're going to get that check? I'll see what we can do about that check now, Cowboy. You ain't going to get that check today. You ain't getting the check next week. You ain't getting the check before Christmas. Actually, I forgot how this feels when you drink too much coffee. Ooh, how do you bring yourself down from a coffee rush? Anyhow, 10 minutes away from the top of the hour, let's do birthdays on Election Day. Facebook, this is funny. There's only 5, excuse me. I have 5 people out of 5,000 who are born on this day. Ashton Burchenisi. Ashton Burchenisi. I knew I was going to mess that one up, but Ashton, you know who you are. Happy birthday. Judy Lovelight celebrating a birthday. Margaret Albatron. Yvette McCree. And my buddy Wendell Max Johnson, who used to work at WOKB as well as WORL. Now, other people born on this day on the famous tip. Bronco Nagurski played for the New York Giants back in the, way back in the day. And wore the number 3. Stephen F. Austin. They have a city named after him in Texas. Duh. Darren Sharper, who played for the Packers. Lamar Woodley. Remember Elizabeth Smart, the girl that got kidnapped? And it took them years to find her. Well, today's her birthday. Paula DeAnda, the music artist. Dolph Lundgren. I thought he was born in Europe. I knew he was born in Sweden, but for some reason I thought he was born in Russia. He fought Rocky. I forget which one it was. I think it was Rocky 4, Rocky 5, where he says, I will break you. Okay. Kentucky's very own Phil Simms played quarterback for the New York Football Giants when they were worth a damn. Dennis Miller, comedian from Pittsburgh. Roseanne Barr with a big mouth and unemployed. A guy who ran for president and did not make it from Massachusetts that had great big bushy eyebrows. Michael Dukakis. Also born on this day, Bob Feller. Baseball great. And how many people have a pair of Adidas shoes in their closet? Adolf Dassler. It's him, and he's the reason why you have Adidas shoes. He's the founder. Now, let's talk about, some other people. Mr. Pie. Yeah, you see, my buddy Godzilla is born today. Yes, 1954. It was the first time they did a Godzilla movie. Charles Bronson, born on this day. Also born on this day, the guy they should bring back and let him play quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. You heard me, Jerry Jones. Bring back Colin Kaepernick, and you might win. I know, y'all are saying, damn, that might not be a bad idea, Captain. And Kendall Jenner celebrating a birthday, and last but not least, Hitman Larry Holmes celebrating a birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Birthdays are like chocolate chip cookies. If you think about how many you've had, it makes you kind of sick.
And since we're talking about Godzilla's birthday, that's my dog right there, or my monster. BP coming up next with sports.
Pistol packing, of sorrow, I yeah. Fuck my enemies, fuck my foes, damn these hoes, you're stepping on my toes. Back up off me, take your hands off me, give me room to breathe. I'm not hearing it, I'm not fearing it, I'm up to my ears in it. Bullshit, I'm destructive, so women find that seductive. Some say it's lunacy, reluctantly I've been moving on. I ignore you, sorry if I bore you, I neglect you, don't mean to disrespect you. Can't you see? I love you dearly, and not sincerely, but you annoy me, you can't avoid me. I'm here to stay forever and ever in a day that's never. I can't let you go, I can't forget it. Why you did it? I won't permit it, I wanna quit it, I wanna fight you, I fucking bite you. Can't stand nobody like you. You can't run, you can't hide, no surprise. Close your eyes, come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Yeah, I like this. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Turn me up. Need you to turn me up. Yeah. Come on now. Yeah. Hear my cries, hear my call. Let me your ears. You ready now? Come on, check this out. Hear my cries, hear my call. Let me your ears. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right, baby. Hear my cries, hear my call. Let me your ears. See my fall, see my errors, know my faults. Time halts, see my loss. Know I'm lacking, not tracking. Where I met you, pistol packing. Itchy finger, trigger happy. Try to trap me, bad rap. Why you tap me, backstab me, break the faith, fall from grace. Tell me lies, time flies. Close your eyes, come with me, 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 come with me. I'ma take it with me. I wanna fight you, I fucking fight you. Can't stand nobody like you. You can't run, you can't hide. No surprise, close your eyes, come with me. I'ma take you with me. I'm here to stay forever and ever in a day that's never. Come with me. Come with me.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat.
Swing and a miss. Slam dunk. Touchdown. Sports.
He doesn't look like Godzilla, but he looks like a gentleman that's ready to go vote. Where's my buddy BP from the shores of the St. John's? Take it away, brother.
Well, I'm not ready to vote. I already did. Like, I voted last week, so all this nonsense is over for me.
Okay.
I'm just waiting on the counts to come in and for somebody's head to blow off. Because that's going to be a crazy day today. Let's get into some news from around the sports world. A couple of things happening today. Adam Silver boosting. He's not boasting. He's boosting. He's pissed. He wants people to get moving. Says the NBA is running out of time to start the season prior to Christmas Day, saying all the money that they could lose is substantial. it's important to him that they start the season before Christmas to make sure they get as much revenue as possible. Now, you have to understand the NBA just finished not too long ago after a delay in their start. For those of you who are keeping score, when a normal year, which 2020 has not been, the NBA has usually begun by now. We're already playing the next season around about November. We've had some preseason games, or should have had some preseason games by now. The finals ends in the summertime, so this has been a substantial break, and now we'd be talking about NBA regular season for the current year. Well, that's not happened since the 2019-2020 season came grinding to a halt in March. So now we're back to talking about the new season. Lakers already have their title, can't even polish the trophy before they have to go out and try to defend it. But now it's the Players Association that's holding things up a little bit. They are very reluctant to begin the season on the 22nd, and a reduced 72-game regular season has left the league in concern that it only has a few days left to open up training camps around about December 1st to start by Christmas time. So that's kind of an ongoing discussion, but there is some optimism out there that they may get things going prior to Christmas. We'll see. We'll be watching the NBA to see if it starts on time, or we have to wait until 2021 to get started. Speaking of COVID contingencies, the NFL Competition Committee is proposing a 16-team playoff as a pandemic contingency plan. Now, as we stand right now, the NFL playoffs was expanded from 12 to 14 teams, essentially adding another wild card spot and ruining the prestige of the first round bye. You know, in the past, that the first two teams in each division got those important first round buys. Well, now that's kind of not relevant, and home field advantage is also up in the air. Well, as a COVID contingency, they're talking about adding another wild card. So the way that the plan would go is that you would have 4 division champions and 4 wild card teams from both divisions, both conferences rather. So you'd have 8 teams in the AFC and then NFC with a 1-8, 2-7, 3-6, 4-5 setup in the first round. So there wouldn't be a bye anymore, none whatsoever. Owners, you know, were all right with expanding it to 14, but now the 16-team question has gotten asked around. Reason that they're saying that is because if you get cancellations and reschedules, that means bye weeks are going to disappear. So your teams are not going to have those time off things that they normally would with the bye weeks, and now it's all thrown up in the air. So again,
you're telling me, you're trying to tell me there, distinguished sports reporter there, BP, that the Giants and the Redskins could make the playoffs, or the Giants and the Washington football team.
Exactly. We could definitely
or
have
Dallas and the Washington football team.
Yes, it is very likely that we could have
Just
losing record teams end up in the first round of the playoffs at the very least. So that's something like, you know, we've had these conversations in the past when we covered arena football, that having that sub 500 team show up in the playoffs is kind of like why would you do something like this? You know, to have a sub 500 team go into the playoffs, it doesn't make any sense.
It's almost like a bowl game with a 500 team.
Well, you're going to have that anyway in college football this year because they've reduced the restrictions on it to let college teams with 500 and less records. You know, you don't have to have 6 wins to qualify this year. So you're going to have a 5-win team. You know, you have a 5-7 team that could end up going to a bowl game regardless, just for this year. But you throw college football really out the window. This season's kind of a scratch, if you ask me, because everybody gets another year of eligibility. Everybody's going to get a shot at a bowl. The college football playoff is going to be skewed because you've got the Big Ten starting late. They've already got ranked teams and have been ranked for weeks. And now all of a sudden they're playing and they're starting to show out and fall in and out. I mean, Indiana, who could have thought that Indiana from the Big Ten would be undefeated and ranked 2 games in? Now, is that going to last? Probably not. But the fact that they've already gotten ranked and hadn't played a game, Ohio State was ranked, never played a game. Why are you doing this? So now all of these polls are really going to show their asses at this point. And again, I say to the college football community, stop with the polls, stop with the madness, go to conference champions, play off the conference champions and some wild card teams. Let the wild cards be subjective. but play the conference champions off. You've got 11 conferences in college football. How hard is it to pick 7 or 8 from those divisions, including little guys like the American, and just let them play off, for God's sake? If you want to make the college football setup an amateur league to feed into the NFL, then why not model it after the NFL's playoff model?
That makes too much sense.
Has anybody ever said that? Kumo Kyle, where are you in this one? I may have to go on Beyond the Buzzer and start hollering at him on this one.
Yes.
This has driven me nuts for years, ever since the inception of the BCS. I'm going to say it here on this distinguished program. The college football playoff for the last 5 or 6 years has been nothing more than the BCS +1 model that Kirk Herbstreit advocated for when they went to a national championship game. He wanted a +1 so he could maybe, say, hey, you know what? Let's play him out of the bowls and get that national championship game. What in the world do we have right now? The college football playoff has essentially picked 4 teams to go into 2 bowl games, and the winners of those 2 games go to a championship game. Gee, that sounds a lot like the BCS +1. Duh. Why people are just consistently want to be duped with this, I don't understand. It drives me insane. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a sports reporter from Florida on an online station. Color me happy. I have a microphone. Anyway, moving on.
How much coffee have you had? You had that Cafe Busto down there?
1 cup today from Panera. So just solo un tacito. Anyway, let's get on with more NFL stuff. All right, so last night's game turned out to be a debacle, especially if you're the New York Giants, because once again, we have a question about a pass interference call. Coach Joe Judge thought it was the wrong call for them to pick up the flag. The Giants think it's pass interference. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers say, no, it was the right call. We picked up the flag, and now we move on. This is on a 2-point play. Giants lose the game 25-23 with a chance to tie the game, and nothing happens. Tampa Bay safety Antoine Whitfield was flagged on that attempt with 28 seconds left. That would have tied the game. He run into running back Dion Lewis just inside the end zone to the right sideline. And then they're saying it was either simultaneously with the ball or perhaps a little bit early, depends on one's viewpoint, but the pass fell incomplete. It was flagged for PI. After discussion, they picked up the flag. So once again, NFL officiating has screwed the pooch on a close call and cannot come to a conclusion or consensus on whether or not it was pass interference. Now, let's go back to the concept of the pass interference review. This happened in the past. It was discussed and they threw it out. So the Canadian Football League experimented with this. And the Canadian Football League went berserk because every time there was a pass interference play, the coach was throwing the challenge flag. More often than not, the PI play was not overturned. So the coaches were mostly wrong in the CFL. This slowed down the pace of an already fast game because the CFL is a much faster game than the NFL. It's more exclusively passing. They run spread offenses, and they only have 3 downs instead of 4. So the game's going to move quicker. Like if you listen to a Canadian game, instead of a 3 and out, it's a 2 and out. So when they go to 2 and out, then they punt on 3rd down. So, but they were challenging every single PI play that was really close. Well, they thought about that in the NFL, and then they threw it out because it was going to slow down the pace of an already slow game as it was. In this instance, I think on a close play and on a potential score, especially on a game inside 2 minutes where you've got a 2-point conversion play to tie it, why not take it to the booth in New York and let somebody review the call? And at least do that one on a really close play. You don't have to review all of them, but potential game-swinging plays, like when they review scores and stuff like that, or turnovers, that's probably something that they're going to have to consider for the 2021 season because, once again, the NFL screwed the pooch on a PI call, and somewhere the Rams and the Saints are going, yeah, we know what that's like. From the shores of the St. John's on a tantalizing ranting Tuesday. This is what happens when the temperature drops below 65 degrees in St. John, Florida, wherever I am. I don't know. I'm some river near place, North Florida. Go vote if you haven't already. Vote with your conscience. Vote with your due diligence. Don't just vote across party lines. Vote, just vote first of all, but vote and vote with a purpose today. And then when it's all over, be kind to each other. No matter who wins this election, whether you agree or disagree, shut up, be civil, be kind, because guess what? You're going to have to put up with it with 4 years, no matter what the result is.
Wow. What am I supposed to say after that? Nothing.
Go to commercial.
The baddest show band in the land. It's Confunction. Felton Pilot Reverend Carl Fuller, Ron Moten, Eric Young, Brian Collier, Kurt Clayton, Renee Escovedo, and Michael Cooper, coming to a stage near you. Confunction! Taking bookings in 2021, confunctionusa.com. Playing all the classic jams from back in the day. Confunction! How funky can it get? ConfunctionUSA.com to get a hold of the brothers. Fun, fun, fun. Had by all. ConfunctionUSA.com. 5 monster albums. The baddest show band in the land. Confunction. For bookings, go to ConfunctionUSA.com.
I'm Jeff Allen. Join me each week for unique yet common sense opinions on sports with Jeff Allen Sports Talk on oldschool101.com every Sunday afternoon at 1:30 Eastern. We'll break down the sports world minus the hot takes with prominent guests and my stable of sports guys. It's sports conversation the way it should be. Jeff Allen Sports Talk, Sunday afternoon at 1:30 Eastern on oldschool101.com.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote. Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
It's time to get into some good trouble. Go vote November 3rd because your vote is your voice.
Looking for last-minute black-themed holiday cards? 25 Thoughts is offering generic and custom cards for you to spread the holiday spirit with loved ones near and far. Visit 25thoughts.com for more information. 25 Thoughts. Black-owned, for the culture, by the artists, simply put. That's 25thoughts.com.
Make some noise!
oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast, Winter Park, Orlando, Florida. Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2020.
The one and only. You rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Saludos a toda la gente latina que escuchan este programa del Captain Chris Hill y compañeros. En el día 3 de noviembre, por favor, apunta su planilla de votación. Cada voto cuenta por Dios, por país, por familia.
Johnny Brooklyn from Kansas City couldn't have said it any better for my Latino friends. Go vote!
It's a tantalizing Tuesday, now on Captain and Company in the Morning.
Please. The President will begin by addressing the nation. Please hold your questions until he's finished his remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Hour number 3 of Captain and Company. And if you didn't go vote, you better get your ass up and go vote now. Well, I'm going to send Godzilla to your house. And I approve this message.
music, come and move, yeah, let the beat get into you. Come and share with me, come and dare with me. There is something about tonight, and I know that it's right. It's just a feeling, just a feeling. What is this feel that I feel that is real when you're near? Love that you're near. And when I close my eyes, it's all that I hear. Come on down, come on down. Hey, don't you wanna party, party with me? Come on down, shake it loose and let it go. Come on down, come on down.
Ah, Godzilla's birthday. I love it. My favorite monster of all. Now, when is Ultraman's birthday? I don't know. 18 after the hour. Catman Company on a tantalizing Tuesday. Go vote. They're already saying that 6 states. I remember seeing Nevada was one of them. And who was the other one? There was another one. Not Alaska. Hawaii were 2 of the 6 states that have already exceeded the number of people that voted in 2016. So there are a lot of people out there that are just, hey, they want to vote, and they made sure that they went out and did it. There's some drop-in places in battleground states where you can drop in your vote. And all of that information is up on CNN's website. I'm not going to even try to keep up with all of that. But I can tell you this. Saturday, December the 5th, we're down in Lakeland for Sun and Fun's Holiday Car and Air Show. Details are up on our Facebook page. Also, we're heading to Daytona, not only for the 24 hours, the race that they have in January, but also for the 500, and we're going down to Miami, Homestead, for the race that they're having down there in February. So, and I'm working on Talladega as we speak. So, how can this online morning show that has done 2,045 episodes be going here, there, and everywhere? Let me ask you this question. What does your FM or AM radio station do for you? That's what I thought. Pizzo and the gang down there, classic407.com. God bless you.
You're indeed kimchi, buddy. Better have it all in one sock for this one. Claims he was a company man. Worked for you.
His name, what's his name?
Captain and Company in the morning.
Jesus Christ. Not good. Not good.
Walk through concert doors and roam all over Coliseum floors. I slept on stage at Live Aid. All the people gave and the poor got paid. And out of speakers, I did speak. I wore my sneakers, but I'm not asleep. My Adidas touched the sand of a foreign land. With Mike in hand, I told took command. My Adidas and D close as can be. We make a mean team, my Adidas and me. We get around together, down forever, and we won't be had when born in bad weather. My Adidas. My Adidas. Yo, what's up? My Adidas. Standing on 2nd Street, funky, fresh, and yes, cold on my feet. With no shoestring in them, I did not win them. I bought them off the ad with the black lead. I like to bought them, that's why I brought them. A sucker tried to steal them, told caught and I walked down the street and bopped to the beat with bleed on my leg and Adidas on my feet. And yo, now I'm just standing here shooting the gift. Me and D and my Adidas standing on 2/5. My Adidas. My Adidas. Now, me and my Adidas do the illest thing. We like to stomp out pimps with diamond rings. We slay all suckers who perpetrate and lay down law from state to state. We drive on gravel, dirt road on street. I wear my Adidas when I rock the beat. On stage, front page, every show I go. It's Adidas on my feet, high, top or low. My Adidas. My Adidas. Now the Adidas I possess for one man is rare. Myself, homeboy, got 50 pairs. Got blue and black, cause I like to chill. And yellow and green when it's time to get ill. Got a pair that I wear when I'm playing ball. With the heel inside, make me 10 feet tall. My Adidas only bring good news. And they are not used as spelling shoes. Black and white with black stripes. The ones I like to wear when I rock the mic. On the ground of a famous university. We took the beat from the street and put it on TV. My Adidas are seen on the movie screen. Hollywood knows we're good if you know what I mean. We started in the alley, now we chillin' Cali. And I won't trade my Adidas for no beat or ballad.
After the hour, Captain Company on the Captain Company Radio Network on a tantalizing Go Vote. Yes, it's Godzilla's birthday. Flight number 2045 tomorrow, way back Wednesday. You see that we've got the onesies and the twosies. So we'll be playing some vinyl tomorrow on Captain Company. On Thursday, that's Thirsty Thursday, drinking them up, drinking them down, smoking them if you got them. I believe Dr. Jerome will be back. And listen to what we put together for him on Thirsty Thursday. Also, Dr. Ruthie will be with us. You remember Dr. Ruthie.
Drink them up, drink them down, and smoke them if you got them.
That would blow the tennis balls off your grandma's walker. I drink it while I soak, while I game, while I take your money.
Mm-hmm. That's a bad grandma. So that's on Thirsty Thursday. And Freestyle Friday, well, up north, down south, yours truly, I got hour number 1 and 3. And DJ Joey G has hour number 2. And then next week, the 13th, next Friday, it's a threesome. Did you hear me? It's a threesome of up north, down south. I've got hour 1. Joey's got hour 2. And DJ Rachel Lynch, she's from the north side of New York City. Actually, she's in Connecticut. So that's a Connecticut Yankee, yes. She'll be throwing down in hour number 3. So if there's any DJs out there that think they can run with us, 407-796-8264, holla at us. We would love love to have you be a guest DJ with us on Freestyle Friday. The System on Captain Company.
Pay attention, are you listening? You're my favorite girl. Excuse me for the moment. I'm in another world. On a mountain, by a fountain, flowers blooming everywhere. With Venus and with Cupid, the picture's very clear. Hang the sign upon the door. I say, don't disturb this groove. Just a way to say that I'm so into you. And the feeling's so real. Don't disturb this groove. 'Cause I want to tell you that I'm so into you. And the feeling's so real. Don't disturb this groove. Erotic whispers for the listener. Let the music fill the air. Excuse me for the moment. I'm at a loss for words. Violation, ship affection, and as if these eyes would care. Your heart is in the right place, so don't you go and change. Baby, over and over, the passion starts again. You're my lollipops and everything, with a little taste of sin, causing fire and desire in this mortal soul to live. Till the angels fall from heaven, they the earth stands still. Hang the sign
What's up? It's your boy, One Thrill, the player of the world famous multi-platinum Grammy-nominated 69 Boys. And I start my morning off all the time with Captain and Co. Act like you know, for sure.
Broadcasting live from Suite 112 in the VIP. It's Big Ballers in the building tonight, ladies, and we trying to spill it all. Lucky Calhoun, Fat Man Scoop, 69 Boy, Bass King, backed up by them boys. 112, let's go! 5, 10, 50, 20, $100 bill. Let's go. 5, 10, 50, 20, $100 bill. Let's go. I'm a 5, 10, I'm a 50, 20, I'm a $100 bill. All you, 10, ain't you, 20, ain't you, ain't. Let's go.
No matter the time, no matter the day, yeah, I want your body right here next to me. Let's go. Wanna give you my all, exclusive. Girl, I love the way that you seducing me.
Let me hold you in my arms and treat you like a queen. Body like a goddess, you deserve fine things. Every dollar, every second you can have from me. Girl, just make the call. I'm ready to give my all to you. Whatever you like, girl, I'ma spend it all. Give you my time, girl, I'ma spend it all. Day and night, girl, I'ma spend it all. At that price, girl, I'ma spend it all. Whatever you like, girl, I'ma spend it all. Give you my time, girl, I'ma spend it all. Life on the night, girl, I'ma spend it all. I'ma give you my all, girl, I'ma spend it all. Balenciaga says she like it. Chanel bags, girl, you're priceless. Do anything like a white fat. First class for the flight plan. I need you to look, baby, soon as you arrive. Need to show you worth, get you the best money can buy. And let me hold you in my arms, treat you like a queen. Body like a goddess, you deserve to find things. Every dollar, every second you can have from me. Girl, just make the call. I'm ready to give my all to you. Whatever you like, girl, I'ma spend it all. Give me my time, girl, I'ma spend it all. Day and night, girl, I'ma spend it all. At a price, girl, I'ma spend it all.
I ain't big bang, hate, but I break the bank. Babe, I just wanna spend it all on you. Go to the bar, get $1,001. Throw it in the air, watch it fall on you. I'ma buy you a house with a stripper pole. Expensive handbags, expensive clothes. Whatever you want, whenever you want, whatever you want. Baby, I'll do whatever he don't. Heard it's your birthday, send me your cash out. Enjoy your day, babe, and go cash out. Ain't tricking if you got it. Girl, I'll finance you a new body. I'm talking about Bitcoin, cash out, cryptocurrency. Upgrade you from where you at currently. One Thrill explained it, but it hit a little different when one twice sang it.
Whatever you like, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Give you my time, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Got a life on the line, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. I'ma give you my all, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Whatever you like, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Give you my time, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Got a life on the line, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. I'ma give you my all, girl, I'ma spend it all on you.
It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it, got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it, got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it, got it. You ain't tricking, you ain't tricking, you ain't tricking, you ain't tricking.
Isn't she love, girl? I'ma spend it
There we go. All right. Captain Company on this Go Vote Tantalizing Tuesday. Why do you see the back of my head? I don't know. Probably because they were spinning the camera around. The big O. I see Oscar out there trying to talk to me. Find out what's going on. He was talking about an old associate of this morning's show. Have we heard from him? No. I see RVs broke down on the side of the road. I think that's probably him, so I don't know what to say. K-Bon Davis out there with Hoods Radio down there in SoCal checking us out. Good morning, sir. What else is going on around here besides voting? Everybody heading to the polls. What those folks that have not already voted going to the polls. You know who running his mouth? Joe Podge is doing what he's doing. And there's some people out there that just really don't want Joe Pa in office. And I'm still trying to understand, where do you come up with you don't like this man? And then there's people that have said, oh, well, he doesn't care for black people. You know, he was the one that signed that crime bill. Well, if your dumbass wasn't selling weed on the side of the road, your dumbass didn't go to jail then. Come on, man. Come on, man. So what about the people that tell you to buy stocks and bonds? Don't you think that they're crooks? What about a person that sells a car to you? He's trying to beat you out of money too. Somebody's trying to sell your house, is trying to beat you out of money, and your dumbass wants to sit up here and say something ignorant like that? They're salespeople. Everybody in sales, the object of the game is to make more money. Oh my God, are you that? Well, what can I say? What can I say? What did I tell my son? I always told Daniel this, and he will tell you this whenever you see my son. What's the difference between a dope dealer and a stockbroker? The legality of the law. That's it. Both of them are trying to make money. I rest my case. My God. And I'm Captain Chris Hill, and I approve that message. Pack jam for Johnny Brooklyn, because he claims he never heard this song before.
Hey, it's your boy Johnny, Brooklyn and Kansas City, the official one, jamming with my boy Captain Chris Hill and Company every morning, 9 a.m. to noon on oldschool101.com.
Smoking mountains, nothing.
52 after the hour. Captain Company on the Captain Company Radio Network. Tantalizing Tuesday. Go vote. Let me tell you something. Can I get the camera on? Can we get the camera on real quick? Yeah. No. Hit that button right there. I have been up since 5 o'clock this morning, taking notes, trying to make sure that I know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Tom Y. I see that Tom Y came out of the hospital. He's all right. That's good. I know Tom Y is voting for the other guy, so I didn't want to put him on the show because I know he would say something absolutely crazy, and I don't want to hear it today. You see, I have on my Obama hoodie. Yeah, see? As far as I'm concerned, the greatest president since Ronald Reagan. And I know there's going to be a whole bunch of brothers saying, are you crazy? And I'm like, nope. Ronald Reagan made sure that the Ruskies didn't come over here and do anything stupid because they were ready to try us. So instead, they let them all come in another way, and I ended up teaching one of them how to drive. And I know she's probably listening, laughing. Oh, Chris, please show me the ways of American love. And I said, you are my favorite Buddha call. And now she's working for the Department of Justice. Anyhow, if you're going to vote today, you cannot wear certain things at the polling places, like your Magna hats, or Magna, or whatever the hell you want to call them, or your Joe Pa buttons. You can't wear none of that. Laws are specific to each state. They're enforced by poll workers. They might even violate First Amendment rights. Here's what you need to know. Some states do not allow political attire. Like I try to tell folks like Tom Y, you do not go with me to a football game with a football jersey on. Well, we're going to a football game. You're going in as media. Media gets a whole bunch of stuff for free that everybody else can't get. There's no way in hell you're going to a game with me with a football jersey on. Duh! Let's see. Some states have gone a step further and restricted apparel that endorses political candidates, including, like, your mask. That would be California, Delaware, Kansas, Montana, New Jersey, New York, South Kakalaki, Tennessee, Texas, and Vermont. Let's see. Displaying or voicing information, you can't do it. In Iowa, you can wear clothes or buttons, but they have to leave a polling place as soon as they cast their ballots. Okay, so you could wear a T-shirt in Iowa, but you got to hurry up and get the hell out of there. Poll workers can even send you home. So people, don't do anything stupid. Just go to the damn poll, fill out the damn thing, and vote and get the hell out of there. Kind of like, go there, play this song, and let's get the hell out of there because, my God, I'm fading fast.
Again, please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened, that your tray tables and seat backs are in their full upright position. Flight attendants will be coming through the aisles to do their final safety checks. If you have any remaining service items, please pass those to the aisles at this time. Thank you.
You got to get up out of here.
Go time. I thought I'd be funny and snatch this piece of paper down and throw it away, but you see, I tore it all up. Anyhow, that wraps up another edition of Captain Company Flight number 2045. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Real simple, people. Please, whatever you do, go vote. And when it's all said and done with, we got to live with the outcome no matter how bad or how good we like it for the next 4 years at least. So, don't go out there acting stupid. Just vote, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. And with that said, I'm going to bed because I'm about ready to fall out. I mean to tell you, I'm caffeined up and out and tired. And be safe, people. Love one another, and I'll see you tomorrow on Captain Company in the Morning.
After a wonderful landing, we would like to be the first to welcome you back to Orlando, Florida. We will be taxiing for a few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop at the gate and the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. We also ask that you keep the aisle clear of any carry-on bags so that Reese, producer, doesn't trip over them. This is the termination of Captain Company for today, so if you are boarding a connecting flight via any of our broadcast partners, please check with the homepage of the station you are listening to inside your internet device when you disembark. Please be sure to check your seat back pockets, bathrooms, and overhead compartments for any leftover adult beverages or contraband that you may have brought on board with you. On behalf of our entire flight crew, Captain Chris Hill, Reese, the producer, the CEO, and myself, Tammy, we would like to thank you for flying Captain Company Internet Airways. We'd like to wish you a pleasant stay wherever the music will take you.
This has been a presentation of
Captain and Company in the Morning,
the worldwide leader.
On behalf of your flight crew and Joe Bob the Manager, who's been flying with us on our tail, welcome to Orlando.
Good show. Love the ending.
We're all invited back to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Y'all come back now, dear.
I'm out of here anyway.